on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Gov.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. You're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh, wow. It's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Hello! Do it like that.
Hello!
Yeah, like that.
Hello!
Not like that.
No, that was awful.
The one you did when I wasn't.
Hello!
Okay, save it for when it's on.
Sorry.
God, you know, I turn off the microphone, and you're like, gold. I turn the microphone on, and I get ah. Seriously, ready?
Hello! Damn, I was an idiot. Damn it. Hello!
That was it!
Alright, this is the one. Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello!
So, yeah, do it like, hey! All right, you ready for hey?
Hey!
Now.
Hello! Hey!
Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Hello!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Thanks for joining in. If you're watching on Facebook, we appreciate no matter where you're watching from. But if you're watching on Facebook, we will do our best to check out comments over there. We normally monitor the comments on YouTube. So if you'd like to switch over to YouTube, that's fine, because that is where we monitor the comments the whole show. We will try to work our way over to Facebook if we can. But thanks for watching. Hope everybody's well. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, we're coming at you live on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, which has a lot of great shows going on there. GD is watching. GD, why are you not... How are you watching? Aren't you live right now, or are you guys done already for the day? Over there at... What's that?
Hi, GD.
Sorry, I didn't have your mic on. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Hope you enjoyed Hershey and the Keys last night. We got Coffee with the Dog every day. We got Circling the Drain tonight. And we had Nick Greystone the other night. Monday night, he did a special Monday night show. But you can't see him again tomorrow night at his normal time, Thursdays at 8. It'll be some footage. He recently went to the showing of Better Off Dead and the Amityville Horror 2. And actress Diane Franklin, who was in both of those movies, she was there. And Nick hung out with her and some other...
I thought there was 2 already.
You thought what?
I thought there was 2 already.
2 what already? What do you mean?
Amityville Horrors.
Yeah, there are. What?
I thought the second one came out years ago.
It did. What am I missing here?
Oh, I thought you said a preview of the new. I thought there was
No, I didn't say a preview. I just said a showing. Better Off Dead and Amityville Horror 2, just a showing.
I see.
Oh yeah, both movies are old.
Old.
They're like 40, give or take,
Yeah.
40 years. Yeah, so it was just a special screening. Maybe that's what I said.
Thank you for clarifying.
Sorry for not being clear in the first place. Michael is here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, which has been closed, which is why we weren't here as well. However, I do believe the Giggle Room is opening this weekend. I think. That's the rumblings. I don't know if that's official, but it looks like the Giggle Room will be open this weekend. Not the main club yet, but they're working on it. And hopefully very, very soon. Oh, John Rusciello, good morning. I just realized why they call Wednesday Hump Day. Mike Kaplan is on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. So it's been 2 weeks. What have we missed in Mike Kaplan world? Are you what? So have you hit any Pride events or anything?
No, a lot has been going on.
Oh.
I'm going to the Met game this evening.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we're going Friday as well.
Wow.
Because it's bobblehead. Tonight, I think, is Mrs. Met. Taxi cab, I don't know. And Friday night is maybe Lindor? I'm not sure.
What, bobblehead?
Yeah.
Oh, are you a bobblehead collector?
No, but we love...
bobbing your heads.
Yeah.
Is Jen a collector of bobbleheads?
Yeah.
She is.
And her mother is as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So when I asked you if you were a bobblehead collector, you said no. You
I'm
could have followed
not-
up with
Yeah,
Jen
I
is.
have a few. Jen is, her mother is. And
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. She's going to go to the game. Right. You're giving these bobbleheads to her mother?
Well, we're going to keep one for ourselves.
Oh, okay. But you're still giving one to her?
To the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer's mother.
Jennifer's mother.
Yes.
The mother of Jen.
The mother of Jen.
Right.
The one who birthed her.
Exactly.
Yes.
Too bad you didn't go last night.
Oh, to see Mr. Pete. Mm-hmm. He had 2 big bombs.
He did too, yeah. And so now he
It's about
is
time.
the leader. The most home runs hit by a Met ever. Ever. Mm-hmm. Which he is going to... So the record has been held by Darryl Strawberry since 1988. 1988.
Yeah.
37 years. I'm going to predict that Pete Alonso is going to hold this record for at least 50 years. Because
Wow, that's a good bet. Well, it depends on who's coming up from the farm system. I don't know.
Yeah, but think about it, though. He broke this record at such a young age. Strawberry, I think, was kind of young, too, because he went on to play for other teams. Where if Pete Alonso stays with the Mets...
Which I don't think he's going.
You don't think so?
No.
No, I do. I think he will.
After this year, because I want to see how he ends the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last year I was all out on Pete Alonso. They should move on from him.
Really?
Yeah, because he had such a bad year. And I know players have bad years.
But it wasn't a bad year. It wasn't a typical Alonso year, but his numbers were still decent.
They would.
I was begging the Mets to keep him.
Yeah.
I
like him at first base.
I think this year, especially defensively and offensively,
he's
exceptional.
playing really well. Mm-hmm. He is.
And then, but it goes beyond that too. Him and Lindor are the heart and soul in that clubhouse.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think? Jen and I have a little wager between us.
Yeah,
like a friendly wager.
Yeah.
There was rumblings about when they retired David Wright's number, they were going to pass the baton on to Francisco Lindor.
Right, to make him a team captain.
That guy is one of my favorite all-time players,
yes.
Francisco Lindor.
Sure.
And I thought that would have been great for the team. Morale, things are going poorly with the Mets. They're very up and down, as you well know. And but they didn't. So I have a sneaking suspicion that Soto is trying to be political about getting that captainship next year.
You've said this to me before.
I have.
And
I think that's why he left the Yankees, because there's no way he would have ever gotten the C over Judge.
All right, I'm just going to be blunt. I think what you're saying is ridiculous.
Okay.
Sorry.
Soto's going to be a part of that team for a very long time.
Well,
Lindor's got 4 or 5 more years on his contract.
Yeah, but Soto has an opt-out after 5, too.
You think Soto's going to leave that money behind?
No, he'll make... If he opts out, somebody will pay him. Or he'll work out a deal with the Mets where they pay him something crazy even though he leaves.
All right.
He's not... all right. I think it's ridiculous for a few reasons. I do agree with the Yankees. I don't think that's why he left, but I do agree that he would never get it before Stanton and before, well, maybe not Stanton anymore, but definitely Judge.
Yeah.
I don't think that's why he left, though. I think he was just going where the money is.
But it was I think it was only $30-40 million difference between the Yankees and the Mets.
I think it was even less than that.
It was not.
But it was still more money. However, whatever the amount. Plus, then the Mets threw in something for his mother. I forget what it was.
A suite, I believe it is.
Right, which I don't believe the Yankees offered. And then some people are actually saying that was the deciding factor, how they're treating his mother. But now to be here for not even a full season, to not really have a Juan Soto type season. He's, again, just like I said about Alonso, his numbers are pretty good.
Well, he's batting .240.
Yeah, but his home runs and RBIs are pretty good.
They are.
That's what I'm saying. They're not Soto numbers. They're good numbers, but they're not the type of numbers he's getting paid to provide.
No, and even the people on the fan, like Boomer, is really crushing him.
Yes.
And even Keith, if you read between the lines,
yes.
Listening to Keith and Ron, Keith was saying the other night that out of the 28 home runs he has, 22 have been with nobody on.
Yes.
So they're
right, but that's my point.
Gigs.
He hasn't even been here a full season. His numbers are not what they should be. They're okay, but they're not Soto numbers. I don't think he's that stupid that he's going to look for the captain title when he hasn't earned it
All right,
yet.
so let me ask you a question. And obviously, the other night they were winning 5-0, and they lost.
They blew it, yeah.
Brewers. I mean, the Brewers are playing very well, right? And everybody in the dugout is, hanging their head. McNeil, Nimmo, everybody, Alonso, they're hanging their head, on the rail, this and that and the other. And then they pan over to Soto, and he's like laughing with another teammate. That maybe I'm picking on the guy because I'm really, hemming in on him. But what are you laughing at? What's so funny?
I agree. Okay, and I don't like that either.
That is not leadership qualities.
Well, all right, but here's the thing. That's why I'm trying to be fair. I don't like that either.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a story. When when I was in 9th grade, that was the last time I played ball in school or organized ball.
Yeah.
And it was my last year. I had taken a year, maybe 2 years off. When I took 2 years off. When I was in 6th grade, I actually was really starting to develop. I had a few parents coming up to me making suggestions. If you just change this and just fix this.
Huh.
And I was really starting to hit well and do well. And then even coaches at my junior high were coming up to me. We like, the way your physique. We like what we're seeing in gym. We think we can. And I won't get into it, but I refused it. And I took 2 years off. And then 9th grade, I'm like, I missed playing ball.
Yeah.
So I went. I tried out for the baseball team. I made the team, but I did not have a good year. I was very rusty. Those 2 years really took a toll. I was not playing well. So I was benched a lot. And there was one game, we didn't have a good season. The whole season wasn't good. And I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm messing around with some of the other bench warmers. We're joking around. And I remember thinking, we got scolded after the game, and I remember thinking to myself on the way to the bus, well, we might be in for it because we were a little loud.
Yeah.
And one kid who I won't name, who I don't like, didn't like then, don't like him now. We were shaking hands with the other team when the game was over.
Yeah.
And he was in front of me, and this guy was a real cocky player, and he wasn't, in my opinion, didn't deserve to be. So I did it on purpose to piss him off, but I wanted to rile him up because we were not having a good year. We're shaking hands with the other players, and I'm saying, good game, we suck. Good game, we suck. Sure enough, this kid turned around. Shut the fuck up. And I said, well, let's win some games. We get on the bus. Mr. Shack, who I couldn't stand. He's dead now, but I don't care. Not a nice man.
That was your coach?
He was the manager, yeah. My mother knew him, too. He graduated a year before my mother from Hicksville.
Okay.
But, he wasn't a nice guy. And sure enough, he's laying into us. And he was kind of looking at me. I don't think I was like the ringleader, but I was heavily involved in the clowning around. So, and he was looking at me a lot. We did not get along, so he would often look at me if he was mad. And I tried because I was a bench warmer. Actually, this is where I developed my love of coaching, because I would be the first base coach a lot because I wasn't playing.
Right.
And I actually kind of got into that, like watching the pitcher for things, telling the players, okay, look for the sign. Did you see the sign? All right, be sure. Watch the pitcher when he does this. I was really getting into that. But I turned to him and I said, Mr. Shack, I said, I'm not going to deny that we weren't horsing around and I'm not going to deny that we weren't loud, because we were. I said, and I apologize for that. I said, but we knew what was going on in the game. We were paying attention. And that, you can see it on his face. He wasn't expecting that. He was expecting me to fight him. We weren't loud,
Right.
And he didn't get that. I was up front and honest. And you can see, like, he took a minute, and then he just came back and started hitting us some more. So I did. I had enough. And I finally said to him, I said, look, I already apologized. I said, why don't you talk to the rest of the team that's not winning? Just like that. I said, to me, you're worrying about a bench when the bench shouldn't be a concern. Talk to these guys about the field. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't like that. And he even said, well, maybe if you were doing better on the field, you'd be playing on the field. And I said, all right, no argument there.
Right.
You got me.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a distraction. But the reason I brought that up is because maybe Soto just to be fair, maybe Soto's trying to bring a positive energy back. Maybe the Brewers caught up. They were down 5-0.
Yeah.
They caught up 5-5. Maybe if he was getting them going, they could have come back and scored another 5. I don't know. I'm with you too. I'm with you too. When I see that, and you know what I can't stand too, when, and this is for any team, when the player, like, guy runs to second base, the guy on the other team catches the ball, and the player, the runner is safe. He gets up from the slide, and now he's hugging the other player.
I know. It's wild to watch because you and I are around the same age.
Yeah.
And back in say the 70s and 80s and maybe early 90s, teams. They didn't do these kind of friendly things. The guy gets on first base. Hey, how you? They pat each other on the ass. Hey,
If they did, they were very discreet and quick.
Very
about
discreet. It was like, hey, how are you?
I understand that you're friends with certain guys, but during the game, technically you're enemies.
You're enemies. Yeah. It's wild to me.
Yeah. It's become a gentleman's game.
It has.
I don't like how they took away like being able to like knock the catcher over at home plate. I miss that.
Jen and I talk about baseball. She's a real big baseball person, and she knows a lot about the game. Like, we don't even like when they mic up the players on ESPN.
I hate that.
During the game?
I hate that. And when they talk to the managers during the game.
They talk to the managers during the game? The pitch clock? I mean, there's so many things. I mean...
Fucking hate it.
The challenges.
The human aspect, if it's an error, it's an error. But the human aspect
is
sometimes makes a game.
Sport. Yes,
and that's the way it should be left.
Every sport.
Yep.
And 99.9% of every game isn't obviously decided by the umpires in any sport. But there have been times when umpires have blown calls and games have been decided. But that is the human element. I would hate to see robotic home plate umpires.
Which it does seem like that's what's coming.
Yeah.
Which I hate too.
Yeah.
I hate replays. I hate it all. I like the pitch clock, and I even like the pitcher. They have the thing in their head in their ears now telling them what pitch to throw.
Yeah.
I actually like that, but that's it. I hate the replays.
The pitch com.
Pitch com.
The
right,
pitch com, yeah.
But now going the other way, though, because it does look like electronic umpiring is coming, but this weekend was monumental.
Jen Powell.
Yep. Prowl.
It's Prowl.
P-R-A-W-O-L. Like AWOL with a P-R in front.
Prowl. Like she was on the prowl.
Oh, excuse me. I am wrong. P-A-W-O-L.
Powell. Someone on ESPN said Powell.
Powell, I think it's pronounced.
It's Powell.
I'm pretty sure it's
said
Powell.
Powell. I don't know.
I'm almost positive it's not Powell.
But it's pretty cool. First female umpire.
And she did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. We talked about it quickly yesterday as well, but I thought that was awesome.
It's about time.
Yes, it's way overdue, completely. But it was funny to me, the Mets being the Mets. So it's a great day. Pete Alonso becomes the all-time Met home run leader. But there were so many home runs hit by the Mets yesterday. I think it was 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think 6, yeah.
That the Mets then put a message up on the digital screen. Because what the Mets do, and I think most teams do this, when one of their players hits a home run, fireworks go off.
Mm-hmm.
So Brett Beatty, I think it was the 8th inning. So you had Francisco Alvarez. He hits a home run.
Yeah.
His second home run of the night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Brett Beatty comes up right after him. He hits one.
Yeah, back to back.
And then the sign comes up on the digital scoreboard. We're sorry to our fans. The Mets have hit the Mets have hit so many home runs tonight that we are out of fireworks.
I didn't see that.
Only the Mets. I love the Mets. I love my Mets. I love them. And I don't care.
Why would they even say that?
Right.
Just don't do it.
I don't care if I'm living in Alaska. I don't care if I'm living in Hong Kong, Brazil. I will always be a diehard Mets fan. But I'm the first to admit
that
Mets,
is typical. That's a great point. Because they have the home run ball. They turn off the lights. The lights are everything. It's so exciting. Why?
If I'm not mistaken,
why even say it?
I'm not positive, but if I'm not mistaken, when a player hits a home run, they have that big giant apple in center field that comes out of the hat.
Yeah.
When a player hits a home run and it goes back, If I'm not mistaken, they didn't even do that when Beatty hit the home run. I'm not positive,
really?
but I'm pretty sure that didn't even happen. Yeah. Yeah. Only the Mets. Only the Mets.
You know, it's funny watching Met games with Jennifer's mother because she at some point last night, she's like, save some for tomorrow because they've done that. I've watched them do. They'll score like 10, 12 runs, and the next day they're shut out with 2 hits.
Right. Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping this is the beginning of, something because it's starting to get late.
Yeah.
And they're
What, you got 7 weeks left?
Yeah. And there's, I think, they're 6 games out, I think, behind Philadelphia.
They have the last wild card spot.
Right.
But they only by a game or 2.
But they play Philly this weekend?
No, they play Seattle this weekend.
But
which is a very tough team.
Yes. And they didn't do well when they were in Seattle a few weeks ago.
No.
But they do have a series with Philly coming. 1 series at Citi Field, 1 series there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Citi Field series is first, and I think it's next week sometime. I think that'll make or break. So, yeah, it's starting to get late. Plus, like I mentioned yesterday, I have a close friend that lives in Philly, Carl Wooden, and he's already starting to brag. And
that's bad. He should not be bragging.
And I told him, I said, you're not there yet.
No, because they're not playing lights out either.
Right.
They're not.
Right. No, they're not. They're not. What? Put on your headphones for a second. I'm hearing something. Hang on. I'm here. Yeah, get those on.
My bucket list is done. It's finished. If I go tomorrow, I die a happy man. I'm here with my brother, Fat J, Terry McNeely. All right, it's all good. Hey, listen, Mike Kaplan. Fuck you, Mike Kaplan.
Fucking.
I knew I heard something. Hey, I'm just the messenger. I didn't say a word.
They look like brothers, don't they?
They do kind of have the same shape.
I can't believe Jay's giving me the finger. I thought him and I were tight. Fuck you, Mike Kaplan. The name is Michael, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Jen call you Michael?
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah.
Do you call her Jennifer?
Do you know me?
That's a yes.
What do you think?
Come on.
And
does she like that?
Yeah, I call her other names, but when I call I call her by her birth name. Excuse me?
What's the other? Snacks.
Shakes. I'll take a burger with that shake. Snacks.
Happy Hump Day, says Ann. Oh, Bosie's watching. Hi, Jeff. Fremder, look at Mike's bald head looking like a freshly shaved testicle. When he buys underwear, he gets one size fits all. What the hell? I don't know what that means. Good morning, Ragu.
Good morning. How appropriate that you put that segment and you show that when Mike Kaplan, my buddy, the hump, is talking bad about, well, not bad, but about the Mets. Oh, we're going to the bubble game. We're going here. We're going there. Listen, Kaplan, when you talk about the Mets, cover your fucking arm, okay? Put tape. Put. What's that tape? That heavy tape. Prison tape over your arm. This way, you're not disgracing yourself.
It's not. It's part of my life history.
Oh, your life, my ass. Jesus Christ Almighty. Even Fender says it. All right, look at the comments. Read the comments. What Fender's saying about you. All right. Believe me. Yeah. Take that. Shave it off.
You know, we live in a free country. We should be able to do what we want.
Yeah, free. No. All right. Like Tony just said, he doesn't care where he lives. Brazil, Alaska. He'll be a die-hard Met fan.
That's right.
Not a turncoat.
I'm trying to make this a Mets thing.
Not a wishy-washy turncoat. There you go. Yeah. Exit out. There you go.
No,
I love it.
yeah, this is fun.
I am trying to make it like I'm not being
I
very
love it.
successful, but I'm trying to make it look like the Mets.
Yeah.
I think Mike's getting aroused by me doing this.
Trust me.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
oddly aroused.
Believe me when I tell you, Stranger Things has aroused him. Trust me.
I don't want to know how you knew that, but
Well, listen. You should have been in the garage, in my garage, years ago. Oh, God. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you should run right to the tattoo artist. With that, there's your stencil.
Is that
Well, right to the
Japanese?
tattoo artist.
Love
it's
who?
supposed to say I love the Mets.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know who you should get to do that on the air? You get Zach. Zach is the artist in the family.
He's not a tattoo artist.
No, but he can draw it for the tattoo artist.
I think
not bad.
we actually said some. Didn't we actually talk about this? That we would get this changed on the air.
Yeah, because you have a guy.
Yeah.
I have a guy that's out by you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot all about that. I'll have to reach out to him, see if we can.
This part get a little.
Yeah,
I
he's a
forgot that,
comedian.
Yes, Rob
said he
White,
was
the
a comedian.
comedian. Yes,
Rob White, the
Yeah.
comedian.
Yes. All right. Well, listen. That's oh God. What am I going to say? I have nothing else to say. Continue. I love you guys. All right.
Love you
All
too.
right. Michael,
Yes.
have a great day, you turncoat mother son of a
That's
bitch.
not a turncoat. It's not like I'm advancing over a hill or a beach. It's like not the understatement since General Custer said, "Over the hill, they're friendly Indians." That's from a show. Forget it. It's a bad joke.
I'm looking up Rob White right now.
Tomorrow at 11:30.
Oh boy.
The Black Duck Tattoo Company. You right over there? What happened?
I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Black what?
The Black Duck Tattoo Company.
Black duck?
The Black Duck Tattoo Company.
Duck is the animal or duct? Like duct tape?
Duck as in the animal. Where'd it go?
You know, I decided this morning, Tony,
Yeah.
that I was going to start collecting coins.
All right, hold on. I would think they'd be open by now, right? Do tattoo parlors have like weird hours?
Yeah, usually 12.
Oh, is it?
12.
Yeah. I wonder if they're
You
hours
calling
are-
the establishment or him personally?
The establishment. They're in Selden.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right near me. What's the name of the joint?
The
oh,
Black
Duck.
Tattoo Company. There's no answering machine? No voicemail? Did I dial the right number? What happened here?
1-900 number?
I'm going to try it again.
The Black Duck Firing Squad. Is that a bad sound?
No.
Black Duck.
Tattoo and piercing. You can finally get that nose pierced. Finally get your nuts pierced.
You know, I always wanted to get my tongue pierced.
What's the matter with you?
Many things, but I wanted to do it.
Really?
Yeah. Bless you.
You want to get your tongue? What are you?
Years ago, I thought about it for quite a long time. I don't know if I'll do it now.
What do you wear? Eyeliner and all black? What's with you?
I'm not wearing black. I'm
Right,
wearing...
that's my point. You're not goth. You're not a freak.
A lot of it. Oh, if you only knew.
I don't want to know.
The Black Duck Tattoo.
All right. Rob White's not answering.
They open at 12 o'clock.
Oh, is that right? All right. We're going to try them again later then.
12 o'clock to 2100.
All right. We will try Rob again in a half hour. Because I wanted to set this up where we do it on the air. All right. Let's see. Let's go on. Let's see some more comments here.
On. So, yeah, I decided this morning I wanted to start collecting coins. I think that'll be a great change for me.
Andrea says, ooh, bragging about our baseball career. Can I brag about mine? Good morning, Ann. John. Yeah, all right. Go ahead. When you have your own freaking show. No, I'm kidding. Andrea, when you come in here, you can either do it in the comments or when you come in here. Andrea eventually is going to get in here. So, yeah, all right. Well, I don't know. Did I offend you talking about, and was I bragging? I mean, I guess I was saying I was doing well. But
not really. But then you said you were
yeah.
You were riding the bench. You were riding the pine, as
yeah,
they say.
True. Fremder, for those listening, if you hold your finger on the YouTube, it goes in fast forward. You can hear Mike talk like he's actually not sleeping. Scott, somewhere in this world, Peter Schwartz is yelling about sports. Absolutely, Scott. Fremder, look at the smile on Mike's face. He actually was born with cheek muscles. Peter Schwartz should do a segment on women's baseball and call it Sports Gash.
Who said that?
Fremder said that. Okay. Anyone else think Mike has a tramp stamp? That's from Scott. Fremder, not fits all. One size fits ball. Seriously, how do I have to word things for you to read them properly? Scott actually said, too, that the tattoo parlor opens at 12. Thank you, Scott. I didn't see that. Fremder, Mike should get tattoos of eyes on his eyelids so as he's falling asleep in mid-conversation, he looks like he's still paying attention.
Someone said that a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably Fremder. Last time I ran into a black...
You didn't screen it properly, did you? Almost. No. You almost let it out.
Ruciello, I told you he was gay. Because he wants to get his tongue pierced? No. Hey, Cameron. All right. I wasn't sure who was here, what was going on. Oh, all right. So moving on, did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
I did, and the kid finally woke up.
Yeah, so that was good news.
That was good news, yeah.
I was actually thinking about making some jokes about layoffs, but sadly none of them work.
That's a good joke. Do you know I was talking to a friend of mine the other day?
No, you don't have any.
True. And he told me that antelopes are so muscular in their legs, right?
Okay.
They have extra muscles more than any other animal that they could jump over an average size home. So I looked at him. I said, "Well, what's the big deal? How high can the average home jump?"
Just waiting for the punchline. Okay, so what did he say?
That's the punchline.
What was it? How high can
I said, "What's the big deal? How high can an average house jump?"
I threw a boomerang a few months ago. Now I live in constant fear.
That's a good boomerang joke.
Who won the neck decorating contest?
Oh, nobody. It was a tie.
Sorry.
Wow. Not bad. I know these jokes.
The other day I bought a thesaurus, but when I got home and opened it, all the pages were blank. I have no words to describe how angry I am. So stupid.
My wife, well, I have to say my ex-wife. My ex-wife used to think it was very strange for me to be staring at the window during a violent thunderstorm. So I mean, all she had to do was let me in the house.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Thank you.
The owner of the tuxedo store kept hovering over me when I was browsing, so I asked him to leave me alone. He said, "Fine, suit yourself."
That's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so hang on a second. I just need to check some. Wow, I have some. Wow, what's going on here? I have a million texts coming in. Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Oh, I have a deformed smile.
Sorry. What? Who? Are you looking at yourself?
Yeah, I have a deformed smile because I broke my cheekbone when I was young. So when I smile, it's canted.
Canted.
Yeah. Never mind.
So, a little bit more baseball. We talked about it yesterday too, but did you see what happened the other day at the Yankee old timer game?
Oh, no, I didn't, but I read about it that hardly no one showed up.
Oh, is that right?
That's what I heard. The stadium was basically almost empty.
Oh, that I didn't hear. I
No.
hope that's not true. I love Old Timers Day.
Yeah, and the Yankees have some good old timers.
They're the Yankees. They have the Old Timers.
Yeah.
No, Mariano Rivera.
What about him?
He jumped into center field. He decided to shag some fly balls, play center field during the Old Timers Day game, and he was standing there as he was like springing, to kind of run or jog to a certain part of the field. As soon as he kind of started to go, boom, he went down. He freaking tore his Achilles.
Wait a minute. About 10, 15 years ago, because that's how he used to warm up.
Well, when he was still playing.
When he played,
Yes.
that's how one of the things he did to warm
Yes.
up. He used to shag fly balls.
And that happened to him then, and he went on the disabled
He
list.
tore his meniscus one year
Right.
shagging fly balls.
Correct.
So you tell me the other day at Old Timers Day he did that?
Yes, he tore his
Wow.
Achilles. You can go. You go online. There's footage. Somebody's taking video of him. And you see him standing there, and as he's about to start running, all of a sudden he just stops and he drops to a knee, and and then
Wow.
they had to rush him out of there, and he got surgery. So he's going to be laid up for a while.
Wow, talking about starting on the wrong foot. Come on.
All right, we're telling these jokes. I don't like going to the barbershop because they always talk behind my back, says Fremder.
That's pretty good. I like that joke.
Yeah, that's not bad. I've
bad.
heard it a million times from Fremder, but it's a good joke. All right, getting into some sad news. A couple of things while we were closed. We had the passing of Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah, that was WKRP.
She was. I always thought her hair looked funny to me. Like it almost looked like a helmet.
Well, because it was that era where it was big.
Right.
Yeah.
but it never moved.
No, never. Well, it probably had 14
hairspray,
cans of what was that stuff called? Barber net? Aquanet.
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 Yeah. But she was something in her day, man. Yeah, I thought she was sexy, and I thought she was great on that show.
It's funny. I don't. Never mind.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Go ahead. Well, you didn't like her. Why didn't you like her?
Oh no, I liked her.
You didn't like that show. I'm gonna smack you.
No, I don't really remember watching it that often. I don't find women sexy. If I think they're beautiful, they're beautiful.
Oh,
like
all right,
sexy
all right.
to
That
me is a
explains the
different.
Pride Night. What do you mean you don't find women sexy? What does that mean?
If see the way I think, if I say someone is sexy,
okay,
that means they give me internal feelings. You catch me?
I think so.
Like sexual feelings.
Hence the word sexy.
I understand, but you're a married man. I'm with someone, so that's almost like stepping out of the lane.
No, I'm going to disagree with that. I'm not sitting here saying I would take Lonnie Anderson over my wife. I'm just stating as a fact that's a sexy woman.
Well, you're allowed your opinion. I'm allowed my
No.
opinion.
No.
No? Well, I know it's your
All
program.
right, when you were single, in between your 18 marriages, did you ever say, wow, Lonnie Anderson is sexy?
No, I never had a thing for blonde women. No, I didn't.
I'll tell you, I thought that other girl on WKRP was freaking gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
Bailey.
And
I think she's still alive. And I saw pictures of her from like maybe 10 years ago. She still looked good in my opinion to me. But
you know what I found sexy?
No,
and I've even told Jennifer this. It was a Super Bowl commercial
with Michael Landon.
With who?
Michael Landon. You thought Michael Landon was sexy?
No.
I don't know why I
Penelope
picked
Cruz. Penelope
Cruz is gorgeous.
She walks into a bar. It was a Pepsi Cola commercial, and she downs this little glass of Pepsi Cola, and she lets out this very large burp.
Really?
First of all, I think she's beautiful, but that to me was sexy. That's the
a woman burping.
An oddball part of my personality.
A woman burping is sexy to you.
Well, that commercial.
I'll actually agree with you. I love when women burp or fart. I think it's the greatest thing.
Because they're really being themselves, relaxed.
Let's see. Where's the?
As they say, Bob Shakespeare.
Gretchen Mol.
Oh, Gretchen Mol.
I think she's sexy.
Gretchen Mol is a pretty woman. Yeah.
Yeah, she was on Deadwood, and she's been in a bunch of different things.
She's a good actress.
She's a very good actress. She was great in Boardwalk Empire. She was fantastic.
How about Jessica Chastain?
I know that name. I can't picture it.
She's a really good actress.
Jessica. Chastain.
Man, I look like shit today.
Well, yeah, that's every week. Yeah, she's all right. I know I've seen her face. Oh, she's from The Help. Okay, that's what I've seen her. Yeah, she's a pretty woman. Who's that other redhead?
Nicole Kidman?
No, she was on.
Nicole Kidman. Little useless fact: she's obsessed with skydiving.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
like she's done it a million times.
Yeah.
Who's the redhead that was she on Mad Men?
Oh yeah, the full-figured woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I forgot her name.
Christina Hendricks.
Yes.
Wowie, wow.
She's pretty.
Yeah, I like that. I like her a lot. So, no, I thought Lonnie Anderson was sexy, and I thought she was great on that show. She didn't.
She was.
I read after she died, they wanted her to play like your stereotypical ditzy bimbo.
Yeah.
And she refused it.
Yeah.
And she didn't play it that way at all.
No.
But still sexy, and I thought she was great on that show. I thought she was very good. Also, passing away last week, a musician by the name of Bobby Whitlock. Bobby Whitlock played with George Harrison. He also was... So you had, the song Layla by Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
That song is actually, it wasn't Layla by Eric Clapton. It was actually a band Clapton was in called Derek and the Dominoes.
I knew that.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Bobby Whitlock so you had Clapton. He was like the main guy in the band. Bobby Whitlock, I would say, would be like the second guy. He arranged a lot of the songs. They only made one album. But the album is amazing. Basically, the whole album is about Clapton being in love with another man's wife, George Harrison's wife, actually.
Wow.
And the whole album is about that. And Clapton was writing these songs for her, and these guys, in the band, they just kind of got behind it and supported it and made this incredible album. Bobby Whitlock is a huge part of that album. He plays a lot of the keyboards and sings backup. He even sings lead on some of the songs. Very underrated guy. Great musician. In the late 70s, it was kind of weird. He actually got out of the music business. He just didn't like it anymore. And so he got out of it. And then so we're talking, it was a good 20, 25 years that he got out of it. And then in the early 2000s, he decided to come back. And, he didn't hit any, he didn't have any major hits or anything at that point. Wasn't playing major venues. But he was surviving and, putting out records and playing clubs and stuff. Very talented guy, underrated keyboard player and singer. I enjoyed some of his work. And the reason I'm bringing it up is he died, I think he had some form of cancer, which he was battling for a good year or two. And it was about a year or two. It was shortly before he announced that he had cancer that I had some conversation with him. He was going to come on the show. And then I didn't hear from him for a few weeks, and then he announced that he had cancer. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to bother this guy anymore.
Yeah.
And then that was it. We never talked
All right, so let
again.
me ask you a question. There's one real popular, famous song that I love. I think it's from that album.
Okay.
It escapes me. Do you remember that album well?
Very well.
Derek Dominoes?
It's one of my favorite albums ever.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Well, all right, I can try naming a few songs that got some radio play. Layla was like the big hit.
Yeah.
But a song that got some radio play, even to this day sometimes, Bell Bottom Blues.
Oh, wasn't it?
That's not it. I Looked Away. Thorn Tree in the Garden, which is sung by Bobby Whitlock. I Keep on Growing.
No.
Okay. Is it definitely an Eric Clapton song, or are you mixing it up with something else?
No, I believe it's a Derek and the Dominoes song.
Great album. What's his name? Not Greg Allman, the other one. He was on it. Dwayne Allman. Dwayne Allman was on that record. But yeah, Clapton was in love with George Harrison's wife.
Wow.
Wrote this album about it.
So it was out in the open.
Well, yeah, he actually eventually went to Harrison and said, I'm in love with your wife. And then she didn't at first, but she did eventually leave Harrison for Clapton. Harrison and Clapton remained best friends. Harrison even went to their wedding.
Oh, my God.
When they got married, 3 out of the 4 Beatles went. And at that time, that was like the first time you had, Beatles out in public together. I'm totally geeking out right now, I'll tell you that. I'm probably boring the hell out of you people.
Well, I have a good story for you afterwards.
Oh, I thought I'm trying to figure out this.
No, I know.
This song.
I have the tune in my head.
Why Does Love Got to Be So Sad? That was on that album. That's a great tune. Tell the truth.
It was. I'll tell you this.
Tell me
it was
this.
a big instrumental song.
No.
There was a lot of instrument.
There's no instrumentals on that album.
I'm not saying it was all instrumental. No, there was.
Well, that's Layla. Layla has the big instrumental thing at the end.
Maybe it is Layla. No, Layla.
Right, but at the end of the song, they have like a 2 or 3 minute instrumental.
Maybe
part.
that's what I'm thinking. It is. Yeah.
It starts with the slow piano.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun,
Yes.
dun.
Exactly. That's it.
That's Layla.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
one of my favorites.
And I'm going to geek out some more. Who's the Rita Coolidge? Rita Coolidge was banging the drummer from Derek and the Dominoes.
Okay.
What's his Jim Gordon? Jim Gordon actually wrote that part. Layla, like the main part with the lyrics, Clapton wrote that. Jim Gordon, the drummer, wrote the instrumental piece. Rita Coolidge actually put it out previous, just that part of the song, because Gordon wrote it for her, and it's so they didn't do Layla. It's just that instrumental piece. She put it out first.
Yeah.
But under the title called Time, and there's lyrics.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm geeking out on you today.
On to that instrumental piece. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Layla was not a part of it.
Yeah.
It was just the slow instrumental
Nice.
piece.
And it's beautiful.
It is. Oh, it's absolutely
That
beautiful.
end of that song. The song is great, but the end of it is just, it's almost moving.
Then Jim Gordon ended up with schizophrenia, killed his mother, and then spent the last 35, 40 years of his life in a institution.
In an institution, not prison.
I think prison first, or institution first, then prison. It was one, I forget now.
Wow.
But there was some time in a prison and some time in an institution. Yeah, he killed his mother. Yep. Again, geeking out today, baby. I got all sorts. And Jim Gordon ended up in the late 70s, ended up in a band with Larry Russell. Larry Russell, bass player who played with Billy Joel in the early 70s, who's been on this show several times. Where the hell did that come from?
It's a baby moth.
Yep, I understand that, but where did it come from?
From its mother.
I hope the moth shits on your head. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else we got going on here. Sorry, yeah, we were geeking out this morning. Vicky, happy hump day, folks. Same to you, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. How are you? Good to see you.
Fremden says, don't lie, you broke that cheekbone on Springsteen's dick.
You're such a dick.
You have no idea during the week when I'm doing this show with the other co-hosts, if Springsteen's name comes up or something even close to it, Fremder immediately goes, Mike is getting hard right now. You mentioned Springsteen. All the time. All the time.
Deliver Me from Nowhere. Are you excited about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, why I'm excited about it actually really has nothing to do with Bruce Springsteen. Jeremy Allen White, who plays Bruce, is on a show called The Bear.
Oh, yeah.
And
right.
The Bear is an insane show.
That's what I've heard.
And plus, I watched him on Shameless, so I really like him as an actor. And I'm hearing great reviews on
Yeah,
how
he doesn't.
performs.
I'd have to see because he doesn't strike me like.
Did
if
you
you're going to
see-
make a movie about Bruce Springsteen, he's not the guy that comes to mind to play Bruce Springsteen. So I'm very
It
curious.
doesn't.
I'm curious to see how he plays
I read the work he did to put in to play the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did you see the one part where he sings "Born to Run"? Jeremy Allen White.
I may have. I've only seen one trailer. Is there more?
I don't think so, but part of the trailer is Jeremy Allen White singing "Born to Run," and it's pretty damn good.
I do remember seeing like concert footage. I don't remember if
Yeah.
it was Born. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
in like a month, but yeah, it looked good.
Really good.
I'm very curious. He just doesn't strike me as the guy. Remember the guy that fell out of the stand at the ball game? I think he started a Go Catch Me page. I went to the Pride baseball game and couldn't see because standing in my way was some flag. Happy hump day to you, Vicky.
God.
Scott, 15 more minutes until the tattoo segment. Hang in there, folks.
It's actually 5 minutes now.
Sorry, Scott. I guess Scott's not a Derek and the Dominoes fan. Oh, all right. Well, all right. Let me read comments because I had more. Carol Miner's watching. Yay. So unfortunate. Hulk Hogan had a Bret heart attack. Bret Hart. That's a wrestler, right? Yeah. I don't follow wrestling at all.
Yeah, not me. Not really.
So sorry,
I
friend.
did
The
when I
joke
was a
was wasted
kid,
on
but-
me. I didn't even do it then. Mm-hmm. Scott, when I was a child, I used to confuse Tom Selleck for Burt Reynolds. Same thing when it came to Lonnie Anderson and Louis Anderson. Wow. There's a big difference between those two, let me tell you. Couple of things.
Two big differences.
Harrison used to call Clapton his brother. His brother-in-law by marriage, says Carol. Harrison also slept with Ringo's wife. That is why she left George. Yeah, that's actually very true. Andrea, I'm having Wi-Fi issues, so catching up. Same with Billy Joel and his friend John from the Hassles. He was madly in love with his best friend John's wife, Elizabeth. Yeah, and they ended up getting married too.
Wow.
And then same thing, John Small. Then he disappeared from Billy's life for a while, but like 5 years later, reappeared and has been working for Billy ever since. Among other, he does other things as well.
That's great.
I heard the Yardbirds are known for letting their young learn how to fly. I don't get it.
Birds, they teach their young to fly out of the nest.
Right.
Yard birds. Who wrote that?
Fremder wrote that.
Yeah.
Clapton should have named the song Leia. Andrea, yes, I was the first girl in the U.S. to play Little League baseball on an all-boys team.
Jennifer's sister played on an all-boys team.
But Andrew's saying she's the first girl in the U.S. Like, you were the first girl ever in the history of our country?
That's wild.
To play Little League baseball on an all-boys team? Really? All right, well, guess who we're talking about when you come into the studio? Holy moly. I did not know that. Yeah, that's incredible. Wow. Well done. If she's not making this up. She also mentioned in a previous comment that Dee had passed. Yes, that's actually on my list here.
Oh, just yesterday.
Danielle Spencer.
I love that show.
I love that show, too. Listen to this, though. Poor Danielle Spencer, who played Dee.
You read about the... Oh, you're going to say it? You yeah. I didn't know about it until yesterday when I read it.
There's a few things.
Her and her dad?
Well, that was one of them, yeah.
Or it was her stepdad, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew about the accident. What I didn't know is it happened while the show was still running.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was during, what I read, it was during the second season of What's Happening.
And she was in a 3-week coma because of that.
Yeah. In 1977, she was in a car crash, left her in a 3-week coma, in a 3-week coma and killed her stepfather.
Yeah.
And that was, but then, so like I said, that car crash was 1977. In 2018, in 2018, she underwent emergency brain surgery for a bleeding hematoma. Hematoma, excuse me. That was a result from the 1977 car crash.
Wow.
So that's what, 30? That's 40 years.
Mm-hmm. And she was young. She was only 60.
Well, when she died, yeah. So you're talking what? She was in her teens when she had the car accident, but 40 years later, she has a brain bleed that
first
she needs
of all,
surgery
I was a
for.
big fan of that show.
I love that show.
I love that show.
But there's more. Hang on, there's more. She also had spinal stenosis, which left her paralyzed. She was in a wheelchair for the last 10, 20 years of her life.
Oh, I did not know that.
And I actually didn't. Don't ask me why, but I did know that. What I didn't know is that she also battled breast cancer. This poor girl went through some shit.
It. Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. So, but and I think they're saying, they said at one point she announced that the breast cancer was gone, but now they are saying that she died of cancer.
Yeah.
And only 60 years old. Yeah, that's a shame, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought...
And she was great as a little kid on that show.
So funny. Give me... what? So if I ask you to name some of your best moments from that show, what comes to mind? That show was such a pisser.
I mean, obviously, Rerun. Rerun was... I loved when he danced. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was awesome. I love Raj. I loved when he smiled because he reminds me of Mookie Wilson because he had such big,
You're a
beautiful...
racist son of a bitch.
Not racist. I love the mother.
Mama, I can't breathe. So that whole show was...
But Dee's... I forgot her character's name, but all her
Dee.
comebacks... Dee.
Danielle is her real name. Dee was her name
all
on
right,
the show.
thank you. The wise-ass comeback she always had.
Was,
Sassy
her timing
little
was
thing.
perfect. Yeah, she was great.
That
at
was a
stuff.
really good show.
Do you remember? So I think most people, when you ask them to tell us your favorite what's happening moment or episode or scenes, I think most people talk about the Doobie Brothers. You remember the Doobie Brothers?
No, I don't.
And he called himself a What's Happening fan.
I didn't say a What's Happening fan, but I did like that show.
You don't remember when the Doobie Brothers were on there?
No.
The Doobie Brothers were coming to their high school to do a special concert.
I don't remember.
Do you remember Roger's character? Actually, it wasn't Roger. It was Raja. R-A-J-A.
Right, Raja, yeah.
He wanted to be a reporter when he grew up. You remember
Yes.
that? So he wrote for the school paper.
Yep.
So he called the Doobie Brothers management to book an interview with them prior to the concert. So you don't remember this? He calls up and he's trying to sound like official. He doesn't want to sound like a high school student. He wants to book this. So he's like, hello, this is Mr. Thomas from the San Francisco Gazette, whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, I would like to speak to the Doobies about booking an interview. So they put him on hold. Somebody else picks up the phone. They're like, hello. And he goes, yes, which Doobie you be?
Which Doobie you be?
Which Doobie you be? It's hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, and then the Doobie Brothers come, they play, and then some guy blackmails Rerun to record the concert so he can sell the bootleg.
I remember that.
Right. I knew
and
you
he's got
would.
the old thing.
He's got the tape recorder in his...
Doesn't it fall out?
It falls
during
out.
the show?
The show stops. The Doobies are like, Rerun, we thought you were our friend.
Yes.
And then they set
I
up a
remember
meeting with the
that.
bootleg guy, and the Doobie Brothers come out from all the different corners of the diner, and they corner the guy, and then the cops come in, and they take the guy away. It's so stupid, so corny. And then my favorite was, speaking of D, you remember the hamburger commercial that they were filming?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. Dick Van Patten is in this episode. Remember Dick Van Patten?
Sure. Yeah.
8 is enough.
8 is enough.
I forget where they see her. He sees her somewhere. It's like, oh, and she's her usual wise ass comments and stuff. And Dick Van Patten is like, this girl will be perfect for our commercial. So he brings her in. He's like an advertising executive, and he's filming a commercial for a hamburger. And all this craziness ensues, and she's getting mad because she has to say these lines, look into the camera, and then eat the burger. and the burger was like, she kept complaining it tastes like crap and it was disgusting, and it's hilarious. And they do so many takes that after like the fifth or fourth take, after the fourth or fifth take, she takes a bite, and then she's like, because she's eaten this burger so much, she's like, I'm going to be sick. It's hilarious. That show was freaking hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I love that. Yeah. I was reading with the death of Danielle Spencer, I was reading the show was only on for 3 seasons.
That's it.
Yeah, which surprised me.
Yeah, me too.
Because towards the end, it got bad. Roger and Rerun eventually moved into their own apartment. No Roger, no Rerun, no rent. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
But then Rerun left, remember? And then they brought in some other guy.
Yeah, he left the show.
Yeah, and they brought in some other tall, stupid guy, Spider, I think was
Spider.
his name.
And
it just didn't work.
Remember Rerun? I forgot. Fred something.
Fred Berry.
Fred Berry, thank you. He lost like 100 pounds after the show.
Yeah, later, yeah.
Later.
But then he had all sorts of substance abuse issues, and he ended up passing away, I think, from an overdose or something, right?
I'm not sure.
And then they, in the 80s, remember they tried bringing it back? Do you remember that?
No.
What's Happening Now, it was called.
I remember that, but I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Dee and Dwayne.
Dwayne.
They were together.
They were together.
What's Happening Now. Yeah,
wow.
they were an item. Yeah. Roger was married, and Rerun was on it shortly, but not too long. But yeah, it wasn't that good.
Wow.
But yeah, great show. Oh, Shirley Hemphill.
Shirley Hemphill. Mama.
Who? No. See, there you go again. You racist
all right,
son of a bitch.
I'm not. What do you mean I'm racist?
She wasn't Mama. She was Shirley in the diner. The waitress.
Oh, Shirley in the diner.
She was hilarious. Shirley Hemphill, who played governors.
Really?
Back in the 80s and 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, has since passed away. She's been gone probably 20 years.
20 years.
But yeah, I think she had some kind of disease. But yeah, she used to play governors. Yeah, very funny woman. She was great on that show too. Loved her on that show. Let's see. So Andrea says yes. So I guess she was the first girl. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
You don't pay attention to wrestling, just like you don't pay attention in your 5th grade reading class. Okay. Can we get on Mike's tattoo cover up next week's show live? All right. So it is afternoon.
Yeah.
So
I will tell you something about. I have a good story about mobile tattooing.
I don't know what that is. Like it's a mobile truck that travels. You
No,
go in there and
it's
get a
not.
tattoo?
It's
Oh.
not. There was an old rock and roll station based in Medford.
Okay.
And they were giving away like front row Bruce Springsteen tickets. This was 1998, perhaps.
Okay. All right.
And and they said whoever has the craziest idea will win. So I called up. I thought about it. So I called up and I said,
Crazy idea? What, for anything?
For anything.
Just
to do
a general crazy idea.
Some sort of prank, some sort of shenanigan on
Okay.
air.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
So I call up and I said, I am willing to come into your studio and get a tattoo on my body that says, I love Bruce. They were like, done, you win.
Oh.
You win.
Okay.
So I don't hear from them for a couple of weeks. They finally call me and say, it's a health code violation. A tattoo artist can't be in a studio because it has to be certain sanitized or whatever. Maybe now it's different. I
Right.
don't know.
Oh, no.
But back then-
I know what I want to do. Set up Zoom.
Oh.
You'll go to Black Duck. They'll either
yeah.
you or Rob can get the Zoom on your phone, set it up in a good spot, and then I'll be here.
Nice.
Zooming. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking to do. All right. With that, let's try the Black Duck Tattoo Company. You all right over there?
Nope. The Black Duck. Trying to figure out what that means.
Well, we can ask. I have a feeling this isn't going through again.
Black Duck.
Hi, Black Duck. How you doing?
How can I help you out?
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Actually, I have 2 questions. Why are you called Black Duck Tattoo Company?
It's based off of old local folklore.
Local what?
Ooh, folklore.
It's like an old rum running boat. It was named after.
All right, now the next question. What's with this Rob White character?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What's his deal? Does he treat you all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
This isn't him, right?
No. They're actually out of state right now. They the owners had to step out of state for a personal event.
Oh, Rob's wanted by the law.
No.
I knew it. I knew it. All right, so my last question. I don't know if you can answer this. I don't know if I have to talk to Rob because I know he's the owner, right?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Does he treat you okay?
Oh, absolutely.
You can tell me. I'll take care of things if you need it.
No, we're good.
All right. Now, all right. So the big question is, I'm sitting here with a gentleman, who has a tattoo of the Yankees NY, the Yankees logo. Is it possible to not? Or two things: is it possible to change it to a Mets logo? And if so, are we able to If I set up a Zoom, because I'm calling you right now from Governor's Comedy Club, we're doing a live podcast that's live on YouTube right now. So say hi to everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, how are you?
So if we did, are we able to set up a Zoom where we can see this happening? You know, the change of the tattoo.
It probably is something that could be done. I just don't have any way of getting that right now.
Right.
If you wanted to try to give a call back, let me see what's today.
When does Rob return?
Today is Wednesday. He'll be definitely in the shop Friday at noon.
Friday at noon. Okay. All right. I'll All right, but to change the logo, like the tattoo, that is no problem, right?
It's depending of it. If you're able to send him a photo of it, or if you're that day, if it's able to set up a video call or something like that, he could be able to take a look at it and definitely be able to tell you. It's just hard to say without actually physically seeing it.
Okay. All right. So he's going to be back Friday, you said?
Yes, Friday at noon.
Okay. What am I allowed to ask your name?
I'm Dan.
Dan, you've been a big help, and I will tell Rob.
Thank you, Dan.
I'll tell Rob how nice you've been. If by chance you bring it up to him, just tell him the guy with the one leg called. He'll know exactly who you're talking about.
No worries.
Cool. Dan,
All right.
Thanks for your time, buddy.
Not a problem.
All right, bye-bye. All right, well, we got nowhere. But Dan was very nice. He was no help at all, but he was very nice. So
He was very nice.
That's Friday, but then I'm gone for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So
You doing your stint?
should we wait till I get back? I'd rather wait until you're in here when we call him again so you can be here to discuss this with him.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have to. So between all of us, let's remember on Wednesday, September 1st or 3rd, whatever.
Something like that.
whatever that Wednesday
2 days
is.
after Labor Day.
Right. Yeah, that'll be that's the next Wednesday that we'll be in here. So we'll have to remember to call Rob White again. Call the Black Duck Tattoo Company and see what we can do. All right.
Can I tell my story real quick?
Or
you have things? It's your program.
No. Go ahead.
See, everybody knows how wacky this world is today, right? And right? Are you paying attention?
Unlike you, yeah.
Oh,
No, hang on. Let me check my. Let me look at myself on the screen. Okay.
Well, I'm looking at my crooked smile. One day, I believe it was last Wednesday or Thursday. As I previously discussed, I'm moving, so I was one day I was on the hunt for boxes.
Well, off the air.
Off the air, yes.
Mike is moving.
I'm moving, so I'm on the hunt for boxes. So
I'm always on the hunt for boxes.
Oh, I walked into that one, didn't I?
Sorry, so hacky. I had to do it.
Oh God, yeah, I walked into that one. Go ahead, Fremder, do your thing. So the first place I went to was Lidl near my house. So I walk in there, and I'm making a long story short because I'm going to make. I don't want to go. No, I don't. Thank God. So I run into the guy who actually was the contractor for my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get into everything, but there was at the time there was an issue with payment. What he was going to do. He was a very strange guy.
Oh.
And they wouldn't show up for like 3-4 days, this and that.
Oh, really?
But I was cordial. I forget the guy's name. And I saw his eyes were red. He looked strange. And he's like, yeah, you were a pain in the ass.
Oh, so you guys actually stopped to talk to each other?
Oh yeah, because I was like, hey, what's going on, this and that, and like pleasantries. And he goes, now that I think about it, yeah, your job was a pain in the ass, this, that, and the other. And I noticed he was off, this guy.
Okay.
So I'm like shying away, and I turn my back to. I'm like, you have a good day. And I turn around and he goes, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. So the part of me, I wanted to turn around and say something, right?
Yeah.
I didn't. I kept on walking. It doesn't stop. So I leave and I'm like, that was really weird. And because I'm a nice person, as everyone knows. No one says go fuck yourself to me in an angry way. I go to the dollar store. This is in Quorum. I go to the dollar store and I'm talking to a young man.
All right, let me stop you for a second.
Yes.
You had, like, going from Lidl to the dollar store, same shopping center, or you had to drive?
Not even 5 minutes away.
Oh, driving.
Driving.
Okay.
Yes. I go to this dollar store next to a Home Depot and a closed down Stop and Shop.
Okay.
So I'm in there talking to a nice young man. He's like, oh, we don't have any boxes right now. But, meanwhile, he had a whole thing of boxes in front of him, but they were full things. So all of a sudden, him and I look at each other because there's two people screaming at each other. I mean, screaming. A man and a woman screaming at each other. He kind of jogs away to see what's going on. And now I'm standing because now I'm in soldier mode. I'm thinking of an escape strategy. Because they were loud and angry.
Okay.
So I'm standing behind an aisle and I'm doing a little, like, the soldier in me is like, maybe I could break this up, see what's going on. And there was Pop-Tarts in front, blocking my view. So I remember, it would be like, I almost thought it'd be like a funny bit in a movie, like you got to move the Pop-Tart box to see the action. I saw this man and woman nose to nose, cursing, every word. And she actually said, if it was legal, I'd blow your fucking brains out.
Wow.
So when she said that,
yeah,
I started making my way to the door.
Fuck the soldier. I'm out of here.
So I look at the door and I see the door's locked. I'm like, why are they locking the door? I can't get out.
Yeah.
Because it's with a key and the key's gone.
Right.
So I'm like, I back up. I just back up. I go into an aisle to stay away from the fray. I'm like, how am I getting out of here?
Yeah.
Because the cashier was this young girl. She was young, maybe 20, 18, I don't know. And she's just looking at me. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And they're still screaming at each other. I have no idea what it's about. They were just threatening to kill each other. But all I heard was something about Downy. I have no idea.
Like the paper towels.
No, Downy like the fabric softener.
Yeah, same. Don't
Right.
they make paper towels too?
Downy, no, Bounty.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So
Downy the fabric softener.
So, it was to the point where I thought I had the same emotion that I had as being in a combat zone. That's how heated this was. I thought someone was getting beat up, killed. I had no idea. And it was a small family dollar store. I had no way out. Finally, I said to the cashier, the young lady, I said, get me out.
I don't care about you. Just get me out.
So, but the young man and the cashier were telling the man, you need to leave because we're going to call the police. You need to leave. So he left. So he actually walked out in front of me. And I walked out, and I don't make eye contact with him, but I see a broken bottle of Downy he's standing next to. So I don't know if that was what the fight was about. I have no idea. So it's not over. The story is not over.
Okay.
This happened in one day, within a couple of hours. So now across the street is a Burger King. And as you know, one of my treats is I get myself a nice cold Diet Coke on a hot summer day. It's beautiful, beautiful feeling, right? Goes down your throat, cold, right? So I get to the drive-thru, And this woman is like, can I help you? I'm like, she's sobbing. She's in distress. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. Can I just have a small Diet Coke? She goes, okay, that'll be $2.90, whatever it was. And I drive up, and I'm looking at her, sobbing, crying. I'm like, ma'am, are you all right? She was Spanish, so I'm like, and she was speaking broken English. I said, ma'am, and I'm like looking around. I don't see anybody. Usually you see a flurry
Right,
of
people working and stuff. Yeah.
I said, ma'am, you want me to call the police? Are you all right? Is there something I can do? No, sobbing. She's like, here's your Diet Coke, and she gives me my card back. And I'm like, should I go in there? But now I'm thinking, the guy said, go fuck yourself. There was almost a murder happened right in front of me at the dollar store. Should I go in this place? It wasn't looking. I wasn't having the best of luck that day.
Well, you kind of were, because you escaped all of this.
I escaped all of it. That's true. But how many escapes can you have in one day? And she finally said, I'm okay. But as I drove off, she was still sobbing. And I did kind of feel bad that I didn't go in to see. I mean, obviously nothing on the news or anything.
Well, no, I read something in the news about, Burger King getting blown up.
In Coram?
Actually makes me think of that Falling Down with Michael Douglas.
Oh.
When he's holding up the fast food joint.
And he looks he goes, we stopped serving breakfast at 11:30. It's 11:32.
Right, yeah.
And he goes, and you understand? And he finally gets the burger. He's like, it doesn't look like that.
Well, right. First he says that he wants breakfast, so they're scurrying and they give him breakfast.
Yes.
No, I've changed my mind. I want
I've changed
burger.
my mind. I want lunch
right.
now.
And then the burger's
the guy's
all
like,
flat.
Bob, you're not listening.
Right. And then he turns to the kid. The kid is sitting there. He goes, how's your food, son? Is it good? And the kid just goes, What a great movie. I love that movie.
Oh, so do
When
I.
he destroys that 7-Eleven type place and the Asian
God.
guy behind, yelling at the cops, he destroyed the place. He wrecked everything. Oh, it's just so funny.
I thought he was great in that movie.
But basically you're saying, though, that, the woman in the... these people in the dollar store, there was going to be a murder and you just left. And then this woman probably being held up at Burger King.
Well,
the
dollar store, the guy was outside. He seemed calm.
Yeah, but he was still in there when you went to the cashier. Get me out.
No, I'm looking at her. I'm like, and she's like, I'm sorry. It's locked.
So you never found out why they locked the door?
No. Why? I wanted to ask her, why would you lock the door when there's two people about to kill each other?
Right. Yeah, that is weird.
Isn't that odd?
I'd be curious to know. I would have gone back the next day. Just curious. How come you locked the door yesterday? When Sally and I spent some time with Billy Joel at his motorcycle shop, they did that. When they let us in,
they locked the door. That I could understand.
Why? All right, so why? Because I always wondered, why would they lock us in?
Probably because they didn't want people to bother him. Because if people walked in, they would see him and go nuts.
But that's what we did.
Maybe, perhaps, he nodded to whoever was manning the door, said, lock the door. I'm just hanging out with these two.
But it wasn't exactly like, it was weird. So Sally and I went to Tabby's for lunch, which is a great, great place. I love this place. It's right down the block. The motorcycle shop is now closed, by the way. Billy Joel has cleaned out this motorcycle shop. It's closed down. But we walk out of Tabby's. Guy on a motorcycle comes right past us. Tabby's right in the heart of town. It's like a downtown area, so it's not like they're flying through. So the motorcycle was moving slow. And I wasn't, I just happened to look, as this guy's going by. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I turned to Sally. I go, that's Billy Joel. She says, no, it wasn't. I said, I'm telling you, it's Billy Joel. She totally disagreed with me. I said, come on. So we walked down. Sure enough, there's Billy Joel. The motorcycle's parked in front of the place, and he's standing there fussing with the bike. And the helmet's off. You can clearly see it's him. And I said to him, I picked the right day to come to Oyster Bay to hang out. He's working on his bike, and I say that, and I swear he just, like he was going to kill me. I put my arms up, because I was like 5 feet away from him at this point. I put my arms up. I say, look, you don't want to be bothered today. I won't bother you. And he just goes, okay. So I didn't know what that meant. Like, are you saying don't come in? You're saying you don't want to talk? Like, gets his stuff together, goes into the motorcycle shop. The mechanic then looks at me and Sally. You guys coming in? Like, oh, okay. We go in, and then he does. He locks the door as soon as we walk in.
They must lock it every time he's in there.
And then Sally looks at me and she goes, we're about to die. But then there were 2 other people in there. So it was Billy Joel, the mechanic, 2 other guys, me and Sally. And we're all just kind of walking around. But then Billy does go over to these 2 other guys. I think, a part of me felt these guys paid to come in. Because these guys, they were dressed like yuppies from the Hamptons, with their collared pink shirts and, striped shorts and, the boat shoes. And these guys were total douches. Billy, I just saw you in Los Angeles 2 months ago. The concert was great.
Oh.
Billy, how did it feel to play for that many people? And you could see Billy, oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for coming,
Yeah.
And they had a whole 5-minute conversation, and they went out the back door. So I was like, yeah, that was weird. So then Sally's like, all right, we should leave. I go, we can't. The door's locked. So we're just walking around. Billy then is just, it was like any other mechanic's shop. He's now talking to the mechanic. Did you order that muffler? What about this thing? And Billy, they're on other sides of the place, and Billy's like, well, we got to install this into that. And the mechanic's like, yeah, I got that on my list. They're just, like you're in any mechanic shop. Mm-hmm. And this went on for about 20 minutes. And easily every 5 minutes, Sally's like, we got to get out of here. I was like, what are they going to do? But sure enough, yeah, at least 20 minutes. Finally, he comes walking over, and he just comes walking over, and he just comes walking over, and he's just standing there. So I was like, all right, this is so weird. So I finally said to him, Billy, I notice there's not a lot of Harleys in here. And that, boom, just sparked him off.
Yeah.
We're talking about this with bikes, but it's a foreign language to me, man. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But Sal. Mm-hmm. Sal Couture, one of my closest friends, he's a big motorcycle guy.
Yeah.
Picture Big Sal on a bicycle.
Yeah.
Ring, ring.
Ding, ding.
He's a big motorcycle guy. He had told me years ago, sometimes if you see a Harley going in between cars, in the lanes,
yeah,
it's because the muffler it needs to be air cooled. Like they overheat quickly unless you're riding in the wind.
Right.
Keeps the muffler cool. Unlike the other, like the Kawasaki's, those guys are just being dicks driving in between the cars. And if you notice, you hardly see a Harley guy in between the cars.
No.
But he said if you see one, that's why, because their muffler's overheating. It's the only thing I know about motorcycles. And Sal must have told me that 20 years ago. Why that stuck in my head, I have no clue. Billy Joel's standing there. We're talking about bikes. I had no idea if this even pertained to anything. But I figured I'm going to throw this out there. We're either going to get thrown out or this is going to work.
Yeah.
So he's talking about whatever, and I just, the Harley mufflers, they need to be air-cooled. And he does. He kind of stops. He looks at me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, he's going to throw us out. He's going to tell me I'm a dick. And he leans in. He goes, that's an excellent point. Come over here. We're walking around this whole place. And he's like, come here, check out this bike. He gets on the floor. He's underneath the motorcycle. Yeah. And I'm just standing there like, what is going on here? And sure enough, he goes, he peeks out from under the bike, kind of like you with the
Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
He looks out and he's like, come on. I'm like, oh, okay. Me and Billy Joel are underneath a motorcycle, our backs on the floor.
Do you remember what it was about?
No. He's pointing, he's talking the whole time. I'm just saying to myself, I'm on the floor with Billy Joel. I'm actually on the floor with Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And then, and then we get up. We spent at least a half hour. I think it was more like 45 minutes just talking bikes with Billy Joel. I tried to talk music. The whole his whole body language
changes
completely. And before he had the chance to say you're out now, I then went back to bikes. And I don't even remember what I said, but then we talked bikes again. Then somehow something about Colorado came up. And Sally lived in Colorado at one point in her life.
Yeah.
So she said that. She goes, oh, yeah, I lived in Colorado. And you could see it all over his face. He didn't believe her for shit. And he goes, oh, yeah? Just like that. He goes, oh, yeah? Where? She names whatever town. And then Billy said, oh, and then she mentioned a bar. She goes, yeah, I lived in such and such town, and I used to hang out at such and such bar. Sure enough, he lit right up. He goes, before I hit it big, he goes, I used to play in that bar. She's like, oh, yeah, that bar's been around a long time. She goes, and they still, to this day, have great bands in there. And then he goes, that bar had the best weed. That's what he said. And then from that point, I mentioned the music teacher that I had in Hicksville High School. That was his music teacher. We talked about that guy for a couple of minutes. And then we were just about to leave. And then I realized Sally's shirt, just coincidence, she was wearing it that day. It said bottle of red, bottle of white. So I said, "Do you see that?" And he looks, he goes, "Oh." He goes, "I've never seen that shirt before." I said, "I'm sure you've seen the royalty checks." And he actually was like, I'm thinking to myself,
That's a great comeback.
I didn't think it was anything special. And that's what I'm thinking in my head. I was like, "Wasn't that funny, Billy? Calm down." But yeah, he left, and then that was it. He came over, shook my hand, said, "Nice talking to you." Well, nice talking to you too, pal. And off we went. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. How the hell did we get into this?
I have no idea. Oh, because the door got locked.
Oh, right. Sorry. I just went off. Yeah. So, yeah, Sally thought we were going to die that day. But, yeah, you...
I thought I was going to die that day.
Yeah, which is all you were concerned about, apparently.
Not
These
really.
poor Burger King employees all died working hard to make you a soda.
No, the dollar store was...
all of them. Look at this. So, all right, let me go back. I know we got to go, but I'm going to read comments, so give me a minute, and then we're going to go. I'm just going to read the comments. So Angie was the first girl to play ball on a boys' team in the U.S.
Nice.
I was the first girl to play on a National League team. We sued the league and won. I was the only girl allowed to play that year because I was the only one registered. Tony, look at your text. All right, Andrea, I don't have time at this point to look at the text and show everybody. I know you sent me some pictures. My apologies. I will. I don't know if I can get to it tomorrow because we have a guest. Maybe Friday. I will do my best. My apologies. But I just want to get through comments, but then we got to go. Sorry, I wasted. Well, Andrea's a big Billy Joel fan, so I told the Billy Joel story, so hopefully I'm forgiven. The only doobie-doo was Frank Sinatra, says Ragu. But there he is kissing up to Andrea. Andrea, you're my hero. You have Ann, you have Diane.
I know.
You are a freaking player. You're cute. Oh, yeah, there it is. Andrea says, "Oh, you're cute, John." My grandpa was a ball player. Yeah, now we're talking John's age. Played with DiMaggio. They were teammates and drinking buddies. I'm a diehard Yankee fan, unlike some losers who are traitors. Whoa! Andrea said that.
Wow.
Then Carol's on board. Look at Mike switching to the Mets. Love does make you do wacky things.
This is going on
Get him!
way before. Way before.
Scott wants Rob White to come in the studio. I mean, I'll ask him. I don't know if he can bring all of his stuff in here to make that happen. If he's willing to do it, and if he can promise that it won't make a mess in here, I'll ask him. I have no problem asking him that. How cool is it that Andrea? How cool is that, Andrea? Yes, traitors are among us. Oh, how cool is that, Andrea? Yes, traitors are among us. That is really cool, Andrea. We got a lot of we got baseball to talk about when you come in here. We'll talk some Billy Joel, and you're going to sing when you come in here. Andrea says, "Don't do it, Mike. You'll regret it." Tony was born a Mets fan, so he doesn't know any better. She's right. Good to know, says Fremder, for when the military starts recruiting Pop-Tarts. If I ever find myself in a dollar store emergency, I only hope to find Mike in the Pop-Tarts aisle. Yeah, because you can hide behind him. From the weird odds with a lot of countries at the moment, I only hope they don't start dropping cleaning detergents on us. Answer, see you guys tomorrow. All right, you know what? Screw it. It's 12:32. Let's take 2 more minutes. I will look at Andrea's stuff, and I'll look at her text. See what I did there? No? Okay. All right, let's see. So, okay. All right, so she wants to play. This is a newspaper clipping. 9-year-old, and it has her name, of Tucson? You're in Arizona? Or is there in Tucson, New York? Receives a batting tip from her father, Bud. Saturday afternoon after she registered to play Little League baseball with the Cactus Little League. League tryouts are set for Saturday, but Carol's father isn't...
Carol or Andrea?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was thinking Carol Minor, because they're both Texas, so I always get them confused. Her father fought against girls who couldn't play. So, all right, so let me... Yeah, there she is. And I will... I mean,
Wow.
she's a kid here, but I can verify that is her because I know
that's
Andrea.
a great shot.
Yeah, that is a great shot. Andrea, I hope you have this picture framed somewhere. This is a nice shot of you and your dad.
Great picture.
All right, she sent the article. Cactus Little League says no tryout for girl. Cactus. Oh, and then another article. Cactus bows to ruling. Girls can try out. Oh, and then there's a cool shot of her in action. About to swing at a pitch.
Wow.
Look at the concentration in her eyes. This is a great shot too. Oh, look, Artie Johnson is the catcher. Remember Artie Johnson?
Yes, I do.
Look, there's Andrea. There's Andrea, and there's Artie Johnson behind her. No, seriously, you could see the concentration as she's about to swing, looking at that pitch. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
That's a great picture.
That's really impressive.
And then there's some more pictures. The first Tucson girl to play on a previously all-male baseball team. These are pictures from the game, their first game. So there she is there. So there she is there. There's another picture here. I guess I'm assuming that's a coach because I didn't read the whole article. So Andrea, I'm assuming that's you and the coach. No, the dad in the other picture, he had a mustache.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see. And then there was one more. Oh, all right. See, this is what I pictured Andrea in the field. Just sitting there with her fingers in her mouth, not paying attention. Those other pictures were fake. This is the real Andrea. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. This is very cool.
Yeah, I hope she has some of those pictures framed somewhere.
Yeah. Well, at least she's got these clippings, which I hope you never lose. Oh, there's more. I thought we were done. Okay, so here. All right, this picture I don't like. Because she's obviously like on the outs while the team is like in the dugout. She's obviously standing out there by herself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, to me it looks like she's being left out. So I don't like that picture.
Me either.
And is that it? All right, that's it. All right, so you saved the worst for last. All right, thanks for sharing those pictures, Andrea, and I'm glad we.
It's impressive, Andrea.
It is very impressive in all seriousness, and we thank you
I love it.
Thank you for sharing those photos. That's really cool, and yeah, we will definitely talk more about it. Andrea is a stewardess who is
Flight attendant.
a flight attendant. She is returning to work within the next month or so. So she said when she's back to work, she'll be in the New York area.
Nice.
And she's going to come in here. So so we'll hang out with her at that time. All right, it is time to go. All right, so the next 2 weeks. So we didn't see you for 2 weeks. Now the next 2 weeks we won't see you. Good luck with the move.
Thank you.
Try not to get murdered.
I'll try not to get murdered.
Maybe if you want, the soldier can maybe save somebody else next time.
Well, I tried. The Pop-Tarts got in the way.
You didn't try. You didn't even throw the Pop-Tarts. You didn't even try to stop this guy. You didn't do anything.
Actually, she was the scarier, more scary of the.
Were they together?
No.
Do you know? Oh, they weren't.
No,
Okay.
they were not.
So, all right. So, enjoy your 2 weeks, pal.
You too.
We will see you in 3 weeks. So we're out of here. Today is Wednesday. We got Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock. Then, of course, in the morning, 9 a.m., Coffee with the Dog. Tomorrow, me and Frank will be here. Our guest is guitarist Kerry Kearney.
Frank.
What?
Frank.
Oh. Peter Schwartz tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And Primal Scream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Friday, I'll be in here with Rosie. Rosie will be here. Lou Pratt will be joining us as well. So that'll be fun. Lots of great stuff going on at Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Please keep sharing. Please supporting. Please keep commenting. All that good stuff. We really appreciate you guys.
We love you, baby.
Very much. And, of course, the clubs, Governor's Comedy Clubs, the Giggle Room might be open this weekend. The club will not be. But none of the shows are canceled. Between the Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's in Bohemia, the Smithtown Performing Arts Center, Governors are making all the shows happen as scheduled, just, shifting them around a little bit. So some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend, Tara Canastraci, Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Pat O'Rourke, the D-Man, Katie Mack, One Funny Lisa Marie, Harry Friedman, Greg Vaccarello. And if you go see Greg Vaccarello on Saturday at McGuire's, you will see Don Sill. He will be there. He's recording the show for Greg. And I think that covers it. Don't forget Knock'em Dead Comedy. Hey, if you're around tomorrow night, the Shelter Rock Library, that's like the Manhasset area, we'll be doing a game show for the kids. So come on down and enjoy a game show. I believe we start at 6 o'clock. And then we're going to be at McGuire's in December. We got some stuff going on. So keep tabs on knockemdeadcomedy.com. And don't forget, October 4th, live from the Giggle Room, Tony Walker and Friends. Joe Pacino, Alec Quinn. Our headliner is Mike Pacchetti. We are adding some other comedians to that lineup, including Andrew Fremder.
Really?
And yeah,
Nice.
he's shitting a brick. I think he's very hesitant and he's not flat out refusing, but I think he'd be happy if we said forget it. But Don Sill has suggested that instead of trying to do a stand-up act, that he does what he does on this show.
Yeah.
That like in between the comedians, we bring him up and say, Andrew, what'd you think? And we just let him riff on that comedian, anything else going on in the room, certain people in the room, whatever he wants to do. That's what Don suggested. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So whether he likes it or not, that's what he's doing. That's if he has the balls to show up. So, all right, so that's that, and I think that covers everything. So, all right, we're out of here, Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
And that's it, right? That's it? We're good?
We're good.
All right, we are good.
Be kind.
Be kind and shut up. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a great, have a great day. See ya.